right here is the Tasco 6 megapixel trail camera. I had it set up on this trail right here, just coming in from the road. I think this is one of the main trails that they cross the road on. I was just hoping to get anything that came in here. Once I get home, I'll show you the pictures, what we got here, and talk more about it and show some previous pictures. But right now I'm getting swarmed by mosquitoes, so I gotta get out of here. Alright, so today I'll be doing an 8 megapixel Tasco trail camera review. We've had this thing for probably, I think, since the middle of the summer. We've used it on a few public lands. That's mainly what we got them for. We also have a 2017 version right here. This is the 6 megapixel, and talking about price now. The 8 megapixel is right around 35 bucks. The 6 megapixel is $25. And to be honest with you, I think these are the exact same cameras because there's not much of a difference to start out with. This one's supposed to take a little better pictures. That's why it's $10 more in 8 megapixels versus 6. You can see there's a little bit of a difference between them. The infrareds are right in the middle on the 6 megapixel, and the infrareds are in the bottom on this one. Other than that, they're pretty much exactly the same, and they are red infrared, so they will emit light at night, which isn't really what you want. But you won't even touch a black flash camera for like under 70, 80 bucks. But we just use these on public land because they're cheap, so I'm pretty sure that's why a lot of people use them, because they're cheap. So we'll get into them, but more detail here in just a little bit. Alright, so the main issue we've had with our Tasco trail cameras is both our eject battery areas have failed on us. For example, let me show you how they're supposed to work. There's a little eject button right there. You press that, and it should pop out the batteries so you can put new ones in. And then when you put them back in, you're supposed to just push it back in and it clicks. But unfortunately, that mechanism broke in both our Tascos. And this one, like I said, we've only had for like a couple months now, so and it already broke. But this one we've had for almost a year now, so that's what you're gonna have to expect from some cheap cameras like this. There's gonna be some things wrong with them. And the major problem with these trail cameras, and stick around to the end please, or fast forward if you want to see the actual footage and pictures from these cameras. But the main problem with Tasco trail cameras is the display works when the batteries are dead, which doesn't make any sense. But let's say they say they have a 6-month battery life, but it's more like 3 to 4 if you're getting decent amount of pictures, especially if you have videos on. I had this one set on video, and the battery's drained on video, so I didn't realize it. This is how I first figured it out. I had them set on videos, and it takes 30-second videos. But then I started getting only like 1 second, 2 second videos. I was like, what the heck's wrong with it? It must be a piece of junk. It must not work anymore. And I popped new batteries in it, and it was taking 30-second videos right away. So, and same thing with pictures. You can be getting all kinds of good pictures, and all of a sudden, the display will still work, but it just won't take any pictures. So you think it's junk. You don't want to throw that away then. You just want to replace the batteries. And that's the main misleading factor in these Tascos. Is it probably has gotten a lot of people out there where they think it works, but it actually is not taking pictures. It's just, that's something they need to fix in the upcoming years or whatever. The display works when the camera is not going to take any pictures or videos. So that's, like I said, they're only going to last you probably 3-4 months, if that. They won't last you 6 like they say. And we'll show you how to, I'll show you this one now. This is the 8 megapixel one from this year. This is the one I have the batteries in right now. They both work. SD card goes in there. You turn it on, you flip it to the middle position. Let it load up. And that's not the year, that's the time. It runs on military time, both these do. So as you can see, it's 9 o'clock now. It was just 8:59. And obviously to change that, it's very self-explanatory, very user-friendly. Let's say you want to make it 10. So, like I said, very user-friendly, very easy to go about on this camera. It's 9/11 today. There you go, flip the days, 2018, and it's got multiple delay settings. I keep it on a 5-second delay. There's a 15-second delay, a 30-second delay, a minute delay, and even a 5-minute delay. I don't know why you'd want to use 5-minute delay, but they have it. I usually keep it on 5-second, like I said. There's also 3 main, this is the settings now, this isn't delay. 3 settings, there's a 3-shot burst, video, which takes 30-second videos, and a single shot single photo. And I usually keep it on the 3-shot burst. Sometimes I put it on video, but that does drain the batteries, as it does in any trail camera. Then it's just this, that, format, and you're ready to go. And when you're done, you flip it up to the on position, and it begins its countdown, and then it will start taking pictures. And I don't know if I said this, but it does come with a free strap. It's just this cheap little strap. Works, but it's cheap, just like the camera. And we mainly just use these on public land, and I would definitely recommend using black flash technology cameras, because the infrareds from these cameras definitely do emit, or any infrared camera, not just the Tascos, with the red LEDs, emits a ton of light at night. They don't see it during the day, obviously, but at night, the deer see it. And even if you don't leave any scent behind, that does spook them, especially the bucks and older mature bucks. It will spook them, and they'll learn to avoid that area and just simply avoid it and not come back. You might get them the first couple days, but once they start seeing that on a regular basis, that's just repetitive in their memory to stay the heck out of there, because they do not like that interference or anything new like that. And especially if you're leaving scent behind, that's even worse. So make sure to spray down your cameras every time you touch them, and swap out the cards. That really does help, so they don't come up to the note with their nose and smell your human scent and spook off. So I'll show you some of the videos and pictures now. So I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new, please subscribe, and yeah, let's jump right into them. These right here are just a few trail camera pictures we got from the Tasco last winter over one of our bean plots. I'm just really happy with the results, and one thing I have noticed is usually the closer the deer is to the trail camera, usually the brighter or the whiter the picture appears, like this one. But still, overall, I'm just amazed how good this trail camera has performed. Even in the cold winter, it's just worked all winter long, and the daytime pictures, like all trail cameras, are usually a little better. Like that is just a beautiful picture of a nice buck. You're always going to get blurry pictures. You're always going to get a few pictures that are kind of worthless, like this, kind of blurry, you know. But you can see this buck gets brighter the closer he gets. That's one thing that Tascos are known for. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Like, comment, or subscribe.